quiet. Discussion from the public.
Mr. President, councilors, my name is Tom Bedsall. I'm a lawyer at Frost Brown Todd in Indianapolis. I represent the landowner and the developer in this case. This is interesting because we've talked, obviously, the council may have a different opinion. We believe our zoning rights vested upon the filing of the primary plat on this property. Now, by moving forward with this zone map change, which was proposed, you've left us in an untenable position because we can't move forward with the development we have unless we're absolutely certain about what the zoning rights are, because you can't find a builder, you're not gonna go to a bank, get a loan, you're not gonna put literally millions of dollars of infrastructure in if you're uncertain about what the zoning is. So in this case, if you pass this, the developer's not gonna have any choice at all but to pursue a declaratory judgment that says the PUD ordinance applies and any zone change does not apply. That to us feels like a big waste of money at this point. It feels like a waste of our money, it feels like a waste of your money, because we've got the plat filed. Now, if you're taking the position that the plat's not sufficient, it wasn't complete when filed, that's okay, we can litigate that too, right? We can litigate the whole thing, but it just doesn't seem like a productive use. When we were at the last meeting, you know, we talked about wanting to work together, try to maybe do some things that we could, you know, try to make it better, maybe address some of the concerns. That remains. But taking it back and taking the position that we've lost our zoning somehow, or the zoning doesn't apply, or just introducing this ambiguity into it, makes it an untenable situation for the developer and landowner, such that it really leaves us no choice, given the significant investment that's in the property now, and the fact that we believe our zoning rights have vested. So I would urge you to not pass this. We can continue to discuss it. You know, according to statute, the zoning rights are vested for a minimum of 4 years, so you don't have to do this today. You could do this if the property in 4 years hasn't moved forward. You know, there was lots of time up till now to try and do this. It, you know, decided to do it now, but we believe that our rights are vested. And so we would very much prefer to avoid litigation, but we don't see any other option if this ordinance moves forward. So I just request that you not move forward with it. Thank you.
Any other comments?
My name is Everett Stamper, and I live on 650 West. First of all, I haven't seen Pendleton's HUD ordinances, but do you guys have a stipulation there about abandonment in your ordinance? Do you know?
I can't answer that.
The PUD stays, there's no automatic abandonment of the PUD. The PUD is still in place.
Okay, in any code, it says, abandonment shall be determined if this have occurred. When no improvements have been made pursuant to the approval of the final plat within 24 months. Okay, and then upon expiration of 5 years, the issuance of the approval of the final plat has been not been completed. In other words, it's void. You don't have a PUD development out there. And another thing, the drainage out there, they got probably about 100 acres out there that they're going to develop. Yeah, and then in that development, of five houses per acre, you're going to have roofs, concrete, driveways, and that water is going to run off. You got 4 little outlets on that 650 or 600 west there, that where the water goes, and that is not sufficient. Joe Kimmer, his basement gets flooded when it goes through there real hard. You got there the woods, that's all, the drainage all, west of there is all, it needs to all be cleaned out somehow. Then you got another little drain right there by but at the south of the woods, and that don't drain nowhere either. And then the county, someone has went through there and put riprap in all the culverts. And so the county don't want this water, they don't want all this running water off. And, something's gotta, you just can't, retaining ponds, that's not gonna work, cause the water's still gotta go somewhere. And then, back in the in the 90s, I was up here in front of you guys, not you guys, but the other. And we was proposing to put half-acre lots. And we was up there 6 times with you guys. And I never could get approved, but the final what they wanted was 1 acre per lot, is what you guys approved for me. And of course, I said I wasn't gonna do that. And then, but anyway, I want you to look at it. I can give you a copy of this right here, I can give this to you. But this right here is the Indiana Code. And if you guys don't have abandonment in your HUD specifications, then you need to, you're not treating this property owners fair. That's the only thing I gotta say.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Thank you.
Any other comments?
Any
Counsel?
comment?
Please come to the podium and state your name.
I'm the president of the Fox Run Homeowners Association. And
State your name, please.
Jerry Weimer.
Thank you.
And I've been to several county meetings that have been involved in the planning of what's going on in the area here. And not once was there ever discussed a Foster Park. And obviously, we've heard about it in the paper. A lot of the homeowners in the area, not only in Foster Branch or Fox Run, Foster Ridge, are concerned about not knowing anything about what's going on here. And so at this point, I think the homeowners out there want to know exactly if you're going to be developing homes, when originally we were told that it was zoned agriculture or industrial, that this is kind of surprising to us that they're talking about building homes. And of course, it's all rumors at this point that they're low-end homes. Well, obviously everybody's concerned about the property values because most all of those homes are considered executive homes that start in excess of $300,000. So we're just kind of wondering what's going on and looking for somebody to give us some answers.
I'm gonna speak up a little bit here. The planning, Rachel, you interrupt me if I'm wrong, okay? But, the planning meets monthly, and no, there's been nothing out there, but that has been zoned residential now since 2004.
Since '03 or '04.
Yeah,
it's
so
been-
nothing has changed in 13 years, 14 years, or whatever. So, I don't think anybody's trying to hide anything or keep any back, but, the planning commission meets, monthly.
First Wednesday of each month at 7.
Okay. So, I don't want anybody to think we're trying to hide something, cause we're not, okay? We're trying to look ahead is what we're trying to do and protect all the property owners. Is what we're trying to do. So, I hope that answers your question.
Well,
If it was in the form of a question.
I mean, I'm listening to you, Chet, but it's not been mentioned in any of the county planning of what they perceive it to be in that area.
Jerry, the county planning, it's not in the county. It's Pendleton property.
I understand
So
that,
it's a
but they
little-
still go over the same, area
And
of,
if the
of
plan-
what
if-
they're planning, to do in the future.
And they may not have realized that that zoning district was a planned unit zoning district. If they look at our zoning map, it's very clear that it's zoned planned unit development, which indicates to people that it is for residential and a mix of commercial possibly. So it's not been a secret. It's been on our zoning map since '03 or '04. So if it was an oversight on the county level, that may have been the case.
Mr. Stamper, do you have something else?
Well, I'm just, like I told you before, I said that your PUD's not a PUD out there now, it's back to agricultural, whether you like it or not, that's the law. And if you want these paper, I'll give it to you. You got so many years to do something, I don't care what you do, you wanna build a house, you go over and apply for a permit to build your house, and you don't build for 10 years, you know what, your building permit no good, you gotta start over.
And I don't disagree with that. I think the part that I do disagree with is that it's a ordinance that we passed, and ordinances don't expire. And that's why we're here tonight, to change the zoning so that we don't have to follow the ordinance, because it wouldn't be tied to that property
I
anymore.
guess that explains it better to me
Now,
anyway.
the property, there was a primary plat that was filed back in 2004, and a primary plat does have an expiration date, as you're talking about. So, the primary plat did expire, it was approved back in '04, but it's gone past that expiration date, so now a new one has been filed, a new primary plat. It's very, very similar to the one that was approved back in 2004, but it has been refiled, and so that's why that's part of the discussion.
And that has to go through the planning
That has to be
commission
the planning commission.
before the council, okay? That will go through the planning, correct? Okay,
And it'll be analyzed under the existing PUD that is existing right now.
right, right. Any other comments?
Where can I get a copy of your guys' ordinance,
Which ordinance?
your PUD ordinance,
I-
pass it.
We can, planning department can provide one.
Okay, get printed off, I'll be in your market one.
Okay.
Good. Any other comments?
I have one comment. I just think what we try to do is make sure that everybody involved in this decision or is going to be affected by this decision knows everything that happens, good or bad. And as a town, we need to make sure if it is going to your meeting or you all coming here, that we all discuss this and everybody is on the exact same page, whether the town likes it or you like it or we don't either like it, that everybody's on board and everybody understands exactly what's happening.
Okay, any other comments from the council?
I would just, as a point of clarification for Jeff, just because we amend it tonight doesn't prevent us from changing it back to residential or something else at a different time, correct? I mean, that's,
In fact, at the meeting you were ill, the NES back on the 13th, staff even discussed that perhaps a future PUD more in line with the comprehensive plan would be considered by the plan commission and council. So, you're absolutely correct.
Any other comments? Can I have a motion for ordinance 20-02?
I'll make a motion to approve ordinance 20-02.
I'll second that.
Okay, I have a motion and a second for 20-02. This is the second reading and it will become, in stone. Okay, I'm gonna ask for a vote. Everybody in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same? Okay, passed 5-0. Next one's ordinance 20-07, ordinance eliminating position of Director of Public Works. This is also the second reading, and, any comments from the council? Like I said, this is the second reading. Any public input? Okay, I'll ask for a motion for ordinance 20-07.
I'll make a motion to approve ordinance 20-07.
Second.
Okay, I have a motion and a second for ordinance 20-07. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same.
aye.
Ordinance passes 20-07. That is the end of the meeting unless there's other input. I have a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Okay, I have a motion. Thank you.
Plenty of time to get to the next meeting.
After 6:30.
John,
John Hancock.
He's the guy that ran that.